My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Hearthstone Ranked, where we are currently playing our Control Warrior deck. Again, the deck list is down in the description below. It is called Control Freak. And shit, how did we go last episode? I recorded it 2 days ago, so I can't recall. I'm gonna guess well. Yeah? Was it well? Was it well? I know from the comments, because I had the comments streaming in this morning, that people are really happy that I'm playing a Control deck again, so... not a problem. Aggro didn't work. And I can't live with all of that bad karma on my soul. Not that I believe in a soul or anything. But never mind, okay, so... Paladin... At the moment I've seen a lot of aggressive Paladins, so I'm gonna mulligan for Fiery War Axe, which is usually your standard mulligan in this matchup. Okay, so I managed to get a Fiery War Axe. Now if only I could hold one in each hand and then just swing. Oh, that'd be beautiful. Because I'm gonna swing for the chandeliers. For the chandeliers. Is it gonna be the weird combo Divine Shield deck that I've been seeing a lot of recently? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we actually need to pop the Divine Shield. And the reason we gotta do that is because next turn, they're likely to play a shielded minibot. We pop that Divine Shield and then we cleave. Because we need to stop our opponent from summoning a Blood Knight. Because often, in this deck at least, the opponent will summon a Blood Knight at, 9/9. They also usually run Redemption as their secret, which is very, very different to most of these matchups. So they run Redemption as their secret so that they can bring something back, because Divine Shield text comes back, right? And Redemption revives something at 1 health, whereas most things with Divine Shield are gonna come back with 1 health anyway. Ah, yes, they had to play the Blood Knight without getting value. So now I'm gonna re-swing, develop another axe, armor up. I also could have done the Death Spite if I really wanted to, but honestly, I'm feeling like if this deck is going to be as aggressive as I feel, my first board clear is not going to come from the Death Bite AoE, but it will come from Brawl. Are we gonna see Quartermaster? No. Okay, so they definitely run a weapon, otherwise there's no reason running a Spiteful Smith. And they definitely run Redemption, I can tell you that at this point. Why can I tell you that? Interestingly enough, I'll tell you in a second. The Spiteful Smith will be redeemed, will be from Redemption, right? Will come back as a 4/1, and then they have a, 6 damage True Silver Champion. Which also usually means they run Muster for Battle, because... yeah, buddy, whatever. I'm gonna shield block and armor up. Basically just for mana efficiency. Anyway, it comes back, it already has its Enrage triggered, so they can use a weapon for much stronger than it should be. I really wish I had Harrison Jones right about now. Ooh. So now what I can tell you is that my opponent's hand is really bad. If they have to Hammer of Wrath the face for 3 damage against a control deck, they're doing it so that they can fix up their hand through the card draw. So I kind of expect this, that gets its Enrage triggered, something else. If my opponent manages to remove the Sludge Belcher as a threat without using the Spiteful Smith, then Gorehell will take out the Spiteful Smith for super value. Okay. Unless there's a damage spell that my opponent has for 2 mana, they still can't get through all of the health of the Sludge Belcher and hit me in the face. And that attacks that, and then I Gorehouse it. I'm gonna Gorehouse it. Also, things with strong Death Rattle effects being brought back by Redemption is really strong, because the Haunted Creeper would then clear the whole board by itself. Well, clear the whole board. It would be, like, it dies, and you get back a 1/1 with Death Rattle summon 2 1/1s. You can just flood the board super early. I wonder if they also run Sea Giant for the express purposes of comboing with that and Muster for Battle. Wouldn't be super surprised, to be completely honest with you. So I'm looking at survival here. Survival most likely means brawl, right? Yeah, it does. So I've got to brawl and hope that, that the spider dies and... Oh, okay. Do I pop that and then kill the spiders? No. I can pop that. I don't think I even need to kill that, to be completely honest with you. I think I need to take it a bit slower. Actually, maybe killing that is the best response. And the truth behind that would be, if I kill that, then Ragnaros is going to be much more likely to hit the correct targets. Ooh. I can cleave and whirlwind to clear the board, but that's an expensive clear. I guess I have to Alex Strays myself. Yeah, that makes sense. Unfortunately, I can tell you exactly what's going to happen right now. I am either going to get Aldor Peace Kept or Big Game Hunted. Oh, equality. Actually, that's probably better than the rest of the options. So there's the muster for battle. At this point, I probably want to pop the Haunted Creeper and then Whirlwind. There's the Sea Giant I was talking about. So I still haven't drawn a single execute. That's actually super unlucky. The fact that I don't have an execute so far, it actually will cost me the game at this point, right? So I break that. And then I Whirlwind. Yeah? Break that, Whirlwinds, then Sylvanas Armor Up. It's probably my best play. I could go for the YOLO play, break that, Whirlwind, Ragnaros. If it doesn't hit the Sea Giant, I could be fucked from a lot of different top decks. All plays start with me breaking this. All plays continue with me Whirlwind. This is best against spells, but it will fuck me because the Sea Giant kills it for value and then nothing else. Sylvanas, and this is actually the safest play. I don't think I run a Silence in my deck, so Tyrion Fordring, if my opponent's running it, is going to be basically the game-winning top deck. Then that's going to be the... no? Okay. Oh, this is a problem. Kill. Kill. Oh. Oh, I've got a 1 in 3 here. Oh, I can't even kill that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hang on. So I need to cleave first, right? Yep. Cleave, I need to hit this. Uh-huh. So if I attack, Ragnaros, it hits this, I still die, right? So there's actually no way I win now, I believe. Lotheb, armor up, 7. Yeah, I lose. That's really unfortunate to get down to 15 cards and not have drawn an execute or a shield slam, because those are your premium removal, right? Those are your really high tier removal spells. And to have gotten neither of them is actually super unlucky. I know that was a warrior quest, but I want to reroll all of mine until they are 60s. So that I can earn enough gold to go back into the arena. That's right, I just made fun of my own voice. That's my Rhapsody impression. I actually feel pretty proud of that game, even if I lost, because, you know, I got fucked on the draws, whatever. But at the same time, I managed to predict literally everything that was going on with that deck. Except the Redemption was never played. I guess maybe my opponent didn't have it, but I think they did. They just didn't draw it, like my executes. It is going to definitely be my assumption that this is a Zoolock. Mulligan's 1 card. Well, they're not going second, so they're less potent as a handlock. Alright. I'm gonna guess that there's Zoolock, which means I definitely need Cleave, Whirlwind, Cruel Taskmaster is okay. Oh, this isn't good. Having dragged a card immediately, I know that that's gonna happen, yeah. So against this deck, I can't play slow. I will lose if I play slow. So my responses need to be immediate. Every single turn, I need to run out any card that I possibly can. If I play slowly, I will immediately lose. I'll just get overwhelmed with damage. Let's hope that reversing switch isn't the card they drew. The spare part. So Acolyte of Pain probably goes down next turn, but I would even consider just armoring up and not Acolyting of Pain. Uh-oh. Reversing switch. Get in there and fight, maggot. Yeah, this is a problem. Death Spike comes out next turn. Okay. So my opponent can choose to let me draw one card and avoid 4 damage to my face, or lose a 2-1 and let me draw 2 cards from the Acolyte of Pain. Fuck me. And that gets torn. Yep, I lose. I'm not even kidding you, I now lose. Wow. That was really quick, wasn't it? Because now I can't remove that without... I mean, now I suffer... I can't attack. I will lose if I attack that. But I also can't not attack that, otherwise I will never get to clear anything with my weapons. Oh my god, this is gonna be painful. Enhancer Meccano is actually really good in the zoo deck. Oh man, this is another one of the contenders for the decks that I was considering playing, but I'm not that big of a scumbag. This big, I am not that big of a scumbag. I couldn't even do that. Who dares fuck me. I need to top deck execute to have a chance of winning this game. That is not execute. So I can kill this, that also dies, excellent, I take 4 damage, there is literally no way for me to survive next turn. Let's try, okay? I mean, let's do literally all of the removal we can do this turn. So we hit that. It does AoE, I get 1 armor from this, I get 2 armor from my hero ability. Did I accidentally hero ability first? Whoops. Anyway, I would have been able to remove that and I still would have died to these 2. Yep, sorry, there's actually no way I could have won that game. Sorry. It's gonna happen from time to time. At the very least, we're like 2 games in with a control deck and it's only been 13 minutes. But of course, both of those games have been losses. I think my play in the first one was objectively correct and I got fucked on draws. And in the second one, it's just a really bad matchup. I mean, I also didn't draw any Fiery War Axes, only 1 early game minion. You know, a number of things like that, but... Armor Smiths can't go out early enough, because they don't have an impact on the board, but Cruel Taskmaster could be pretty good for removing a Web Spinner or something like that. There's a Fiery War Axe, there's a Whirlwind, this is an okay hand. Now, you may remember last episode, I subbed in Cleave. 2... Fucking... Right. And this is an okay play, especially because I have the Fiery War Axe as a follow-up. But yeah, I subbed in the Cleave and the Brawl for board clear. Hasn't done anything so far for me. Did you get the Web Spinner from the Web Spinner? I'm impressed, buddy. I have to develop the axe even if I can't use it. Just mana efficiency. If it gets oozed, then shit, man, good counterplay. That's seriously how I feel about that. Good counterplay if you use that.
To my side.
Have you noticed MC Tech in a lot of net decks too? Have I? One second. I'll do the removal first. It's gotta be Acolyte of Pain, attack, right? Yeah. I mean, I've got 2 Whirlwinds following it up. Good against the board filling rush decks, I guess. Haven't seen that many though. At this point I may actually do this for the card draw, so that'd be Acolyte of Pain, attack, Whirlwind.
Let the pain speak to me. Bring the pain.
Okay, let's think about what my opponent's gonna play next turn. What is the worst case scenario for them playing this turn? There's nothing they can play that I can't clear with Fiery War Axe, attack, Whirlwind, right? There's nothing they can play that I'm actually gonna be too sad about. Well, I guess Whirlwind now costs 6. Ow. That's actually probably the only card I'm too sad about. Okay, so I guess I have to execute that next turn. So if you want to stop a card draw, you have to run into one of these. Do I have to execute it? I mean, if that... It's a hunter deck, right? If that attacks the... The fuck game am I playing here? Okay, so the beast gets executed. So, Whirlwinds, I get to draw 5 trillion cards. That's my lower Theb. Sylvanas, nice. I'm gonna execute that so that I can pick up Finkel Einhorn, the 3/3. This is actually interesting. Do I change to Death's Bite and attack lower Theb, or do I Whirlwind again? See, this has to be a control deck because it's got lower Theb plus just a bunch of big minions, and it hasn't played that that quickly on the lower turns. So I think I might need Whirlwind as an execute trigger at some point. Is that too short-sighted? You know what? I'm actually going to play the intermediary play and attack with one of them into that. Okay. I'm happy about that. I've got another execute. No reason to play Death Spike in there. I've also got a surprisingly good setup. So this is one that I believe I used once in the previous episode, I think. Oh, nice. I guess I run into that and then execute it as well. Do I? Yeah.
Bring the pain.
I can take the hit.
Death Rattle, shuffle this minion into your deck. That's such a good card. I mean, you have to silence it for you to remove it from the game, control-wise. Also, holy shit, I just realized that they got Malorn off the fucking web spinner. They might have also gotten not Finkel Einhorn, the beast off the web spinner. Did this person seriously just pull 2 legendaries off web spinners? Are they actually a rush deck and they pulled 2 fucking legendaries off web spinners? I'm actually very concerned that is the... Okay. Fucking hell. I want a Death's Bite, but then I can't do anything afterwards. I can't shield slam that. Because I'm guessing that Freezing Trap is the trap that's going to be played, and I want to return the Shield Maiden to my hand, right? So I attack with that, and then... Actually, I attack with this, then I summon the Sludge Belcher, so it's safe against Snipe as well, just in case, even though no one's running Swipe. And then next turn, I make my first attack with the Shield Maiden, and then play it again. Play it again, Johnny! And that's all just about, Oh, fuck me. Oh, wow. That looks like our shield slam target, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. So that's a sacrifice. Are you going to make the attack?
Hit the mark.
Do you have a hunter's mark? Okay. Right. Well, first attack I make is... So I would make that attack, right? If I was expecting this to be explosive trap. But I think it's freezing trap. It comes back to my hand, costs 2 more. And then I cast it again and shield slam your dude. I am so fucking prepared to use Sylvanas Windrunner, shield slam my own Sylvanas to steal Malorn. Because Malorn is probably the only card that this person's gonna play on the turn that they play it. Oh, do I steal the Savannah? Oh, that's a good card as well. So many decisions. The problem is, if that's also another freezing trap. Because I can't Death's Bite, attack this, and then Sylvanas Shield Slam.
Race for impact. Race for
Alright.
impact.
Ah, it is. Whoa! Oh no! Oh, wait, I can still do it! I can still do it, it's fine. I just have to Whirlwind first. Then Sylvanas. Shield Slam my own Sylvanas. And that's how the cookie crumbles. This is what I like so much about control decks, right? So rush decks, it's like just flop out your early hand, and if you have the bigger early hand, you win, right? If you can, like, basically whoever in a rush versus rush matchup, whoever flops it on the table and there's a bigger thump, they win. Whereas in control, you get to make decisions, right? And you get to sit there and go, what if I do this play? What cards have they got in their deck? That type of stuff. It feels like a more involved game when you're playing a control deck, but of course I would say that because I am a control player. My name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Hearthstone Arena. You will be able to find the deck list in the description below. It is super fucking expensive on Dust. Like, I've never spent $1 on cards. I did buy Naxxramas with real world money though. I was just really lucky with the legendaries that I opened from packs, right? I mean, Gromash I've opened 2 of from packs. I had to craft Bloodmage Thalnos, you get Loetheb from Naxxramas. I opened Can in a pack, I opened Sylvanas in a pack, I opened Black Knight, I opened Ragnaros, I opened Sneed's Old Shredder, I crafted Alex Straza. But yeah, I've been super lucky on opening basically the right legendaries for a lot of different metas. So I do realize the fact that the deck is very expensive. If there's a lot of interest in it, feel free to leave the thing in the comment below, and I'll talk a bit next episode. Well, not next episode. I'll talk a bit after I read that comment about what other substitutions you can make for a few of the legendaries. I mean, I don't have Baron Geddon. I made a substitution for Baron Geddon. That's why Cleave and that's why Brawl are in there. You can run different board clear with a Baron Geddon that I have to run. Anyway. Let's land the episode, say that my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Hearthstone Ranked. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below. There is an episode of this every single day, so if you've missed one, feel free to find it in the description down below. And we'll see you next time.